Once again, two guys in the kitchen, Richard going job. It's Paul Guinness, aka Pablo Dante. We got Richard, aka Itesman.
Hello.
And today we are featuring Rosy Rong. What are we cooking today, Rosie?
We're cooking beef tongue with mushrooms on polenta with aioli and green sauce.
Had the cow out earlier, so if you see a tongueless cow,
Yeah.
Rosie did.
We don't tell them about the tongue we got here.
Yeah, you can't talk about it.
Very fresh.
Very
fresh.
Yeah.
So, let's have a cheers off first. And as we do, look in the eyes.
Cheers.
Enjoy, folks. Well, we're about to enjoy. Ta-da!
Right, so Rosie, we have the beef tongue. So tell me, what did you do with this? Because obviously you did some prep beforehand.
So, other than cut it in half, which you can see here, I brined it. See, has been prepared already. It is essentially a solution of salt and sugar. I've used bay, cinnamon, and a little bit of clove. And then you submerge the raw tongue in the cold solution.
Right.
Put it in the fridge 8 hours. Take it out probably the next day. I cooked it in a braising liquid. Braising liquid is onions, chili pepper, soy sauce, and add
Cool.
water to it.
Alright, cool. Safe.
Get rid of these flies somehow.
Yeah, we're down in the country,
Listen,
so you
we're on
know.
a farm, so there are flies around. We have windows. Notice they can't even shut.
And
They're
so
just open permanently.
That's Fred. I mean,
so,
some of them we know by name. Fred.
Yeah, we have them by
Jillian.
name, so we just kind of keep them away from the food. So bear with us.
And the you know, and
We
the
be
talent,
doing kung fu moves all throughout the show. Yeah. All right. What did you?
I'm watching this.
Moving swiftly along, we have prepped the beef tongue ahead of time, and now we've separated the braising liquid from the tongue, which we have here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Look at that. So here we have just the liquid. It's quite loose. What we're going to do now, we're going to reduce it, make it nice and thick, and that's going to go on top of the tongue at the end over the polenta.
Very tough. Does this work? Okay.
Yeah.
Which burn is? Oh,
Oh yeah, it works.
Two fellas in the kitchen and stoves.
Fellas, one fire.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna simmer along.
Okay,
there, I
that's
guess.
gonna simmer along. Yep, and we're gonna reduce that right down.
Yeah. So like to reduction, this is gonna simmer like. What are you looking for? Kind of a syrupy texture.
Yeah. So we can see from the sauce it was quite watery.
Liquid, yes.
Exactly. So it will get a little bit thicker. You're just looking for the volume to sort of go down, and then we're gonna blend it at the very end to get a really silky, smooth sauce.
Nice.
We're moving on to next, in the completion of this meal.
We are going to get the polenta on.
Okay.
All right.
Ready? Yeah. So Rosie, we're doing the polenta, right? And
Yep.
what are we using to do polenta?
So cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
Yeah,
So like
cornmeal.
how you use in Barbados, cuckoo.
Yeah.
Right, same
exactly.
thing. Same exactly. Yeah, I know this, right? Because we make cuckoo
Yeah.
in Barbados for me.
Yeah.
So the polenta is just a different consistency or a different
Yeah, so-
method of making?
Exactly. So polenta is essentially the name of the dish. We're going to use fine cornmeal because the texture I think is going to be nicer for the tongue.
More
Tongue-
supplementary. So I
Exactly.
think, right, okay.
Yeah. So the tongue is very soft. It's very silky. It's very soft. It's very
So
spongy.
you don't want a hard piece of thing with
Exactly.
something soft.
Exactly.
I got it, that makes
So we're
sense.
gonna go
Nice
with something.
one.
We're gonna go with fine. Yeah.
All right.
And so what's the method for doing this now?
So really simple. 2 to 1 water to cornmeal.
So
Salt,
we gotta get a
butter.
pot out there.
Yeah. Let's get a pot.
So you got your pot over
that's
there,
it.
Richard, I believe.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay.
This pot good?
Yep.
It would have to
Yeah.
do.
No, this is a good size because you're gonna need a little bit of space because when you start polenta, you're gonna be whisking quite vigorously.
Right. Yeah.
We can
See
measure
those
this out,
dents?
right?
Look at those
Yeah.
dents.
Look, we got a measuring cup.
We don't need a measuring cup.
For this one, Richard, I was using the
It
whisk.
sounds like a
Sesame Street.
volunteer for the whisking. It sounds like.
Okay,
Wow,
so
I
let's-
wasn't volunteering.
so a
in
cup
that.
of, for this show, we're doing a cup of cornmeal.
1 cup of
1 cup
cornmeal.
cornmeal. So that means two cups of water, obviously.
Yes. Exactly.
Right. So, is there a secret? Do you boil the water, then throw that in? Do you put it in when it's all cold? I hit people have their secrets.
People,
Just wanna know
yeah.
if you have-
Okay, so I am not. I'm only representing myself. I tend to bring the water up, but not boiling. Like
Right,
hot,
okay.
but not boiling. The reason for that is that I don't really want any free tattoos.
I'm no expert, but in doing that and the amount of stirring, I found it was a lot easier when everything is cold. I just had the
Exactly.
cornmeal
I mean,
cold.
you gotta
it's
cook
no
the-
lumps,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
But
So-
you gotta be there that much longer
Yeah.
stirring it, right?
Exactly.
But that way, I just found pretty
Yeah,
pretty
so
good.
it's
Anyhow,
with the fine one. Honestly, it's not gonna be too lumpy. We're gonna be
Cool.
whisking it pretty
it
vigorously.
shouldn't be lumpy at all.
No,
That's
it
a
should
sign
not
of a
be.
bad housewife.
Excuse me.
Sexist? That's very sexist, Richard.
My mum is a housewife.
My dad was a housewife.
Your dad is housewife.
All right, so we're looking for 2 cups of water.
Correct.
I think this is the first time I ever measure out anything.
On this show.
Yeah,
You
boy.
could
This
bring
is
the water
necessary.
closer to the pot. Up to you.
I could have.
She's a smart one, I think. I don't know, man.
Just trying to stretch it out, you know.
All right,
This
and
is my
then.
second rodeo.
All right. You so just light up the fire, right? We're
Yep.
light
Oh.
up my fire.
We have.
Voila, the fire. So you let up. So we're just gonna let this water get a little hot, but not boiling. Correct?
Yes, exactly.
Right,
And then
okay.
we're gonna put the cornmeal in. We're
Any
gonna
salt or
start
anything?
whisking. Yeah, a bit of salt.
Okay.
And then we're gonna let it come to a boil. So now that's the part that's very exciting.
Okay, so Paul, we gonna toss for this, or you stirring, or I stirring, or I mean.
Closer to Easter, but I'll do it.
I-
It don't matter. It don't matter. I've never
All
stirred
right,
before. And
so-
I need a workout.
Yeah, you guys whisking water.
Whisking water.
Two guys in the kitchen, everyone.
Whisking
Whisking
water.
water.
Yeah, whisking,
So we
whisking
should
water.
put a little salt in there now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
That's good. Right. Don't
That
worry.
was you
Yeah.
counted that
Yeah, that's 221
of the coarse salt
Granules.
course granules. Right, granules.
per 2
of-
cups of water.
Right, and that's sea
Yeah.
salt, right?
Yeah.
So they say.
So they say.
Coarse salt, fine cornmeal.
Yeah,
Makes
there you
sense.
go.
Got the yin and yang and all that stuff, you know. But Rosie, I mean, what's your background? I mean, like, how you get into cooking and all that, and I mean, your expertise in this. Tell us. Entice, I mean, like, embellish just one sip.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Cheers again, Paul.
Cheers. Yeah, so I started cooking like kind of unofficially from a very young age.
9 years old.
And and it's always been a passion of mine. I used to do it to procrastinate while I was in university.
And you said because it started because your dad was so terrible at giving you lunches, right?
Yeah, so he used to pack me some pretty rough lunches. That's really the only way I can describe
So
it.
this off camera, she was telling me her dad is give her a chunk of cucumber, a chunk of meat, and go be
And
married.
sent me off in the wild.
9 years old. And then in terms of your professional training,
Yeah, so I moved to London 9 years ago, and
from Canada, right?
from Canada, yeah, from Toronto. And when I was in London, I started working in tech. It just never really excited me. Didn't give me that. It just didn't feel,
They feel you.
My partner at the time, once sat me down and was like, you're gonna
Burn out.
stop kidding yourself. Up until that point, I never considered cooking as a potential career. That's
Right.
not something that if you're Chinese that you're brought up to think
Right.
that is possible. There's
Right.
only really few professions.
Yeah.
Starting in kitchens, peeling potatoes when I'm in my 30s, like.
What?
Yeah.
Now you're cooking
Barbados.
cow tongue in Barbados.
And now I'm cooking cow tongue.
Two fellas in the kitchen, and we get like over what was it, 1.1 million views in 2 hours within 2 hours of our release. And now
Of
you're
course,
here, like
of course.
Upward trajectory. The water is now looking, nice and bubbly, nice and hot.
yes.
I just dumped it
Like
all in.
weather.
Whisk. Go
Yeah.
right.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Right,
Whisk,
okay.
whisk, whisk, whisk.
So I'm gonna
Okay,
take over from
yes,
that.
Yes, you are. Okay, so.
And so tell me when to stop.
No, then forget about Paul. Let's have some wine.
Yeah, doing good.
There's a point in time that I have to stop.
No.
When she tells you, Paul, when she tells you, calculate it. You got you there for quite a while,
I'm
but
trying to work on my technique here. So do I?
Yeah, a lot.
I like that. It's always
Yeah.
better with butter, and that's
Yeah,
a fact.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
A lot of
so-
butter.
No, this is. Yeah.
I like
Am I doing a good whisking job or should I
Paul
have
is
work?
slowing down though.
Yeah.
They can burn.
Yeah.
Hurry up there, though.
Yeah.
It looks really dry though.
Yeah, we're doing
I don't know
it.
what-
I got conned into
See
doing
this,
this.
that 2 cups and thing. You see, it's not working, man.
Yeah.
You gotta add more water. This is the beginning of my horrors when I cook that thing, man.
Yeah, okay, but the key here is that we don't add any more cornmeal.
Right. That I understand. Paul already.
I got conned in. I got conned into doing this.
this.
Richard was closer to the whisker. I don't know.
But
I
he
don't
put,
know.
okay.
Yeah, looking good, looking good.
So Paul, can you try to be a little more entertaining? We just kind of like stand up here, staring. Like,
so we've entered
sass it up a
the
little bit,
marathon portion of the cooking show.
go in another direction. Yes, change it up.
I'm going with the ways of the moon and the
So
sun.
this is looking really good.
I'm going to have biceps like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? But they're just working that forearm and the arm and the tricep.
You've seen his biceps lately?
Not really.
He's 70 something, Paul.
Well, I know nobody else is a bodybuilder.
Like his legs.
Like his legs.
Yeah. So it's
All
gonna
right.
thicken.
Started with 2 for 1, but it appears that you're gonna
because to get it to the right consistency, you're gonna add a little bit more water.
We can try this direction.
See,
So, wax on, wax
isn't
off.
it ironic that the only thing we measured in the entire show was this, and it
Because if you start
didn't
with
work.
3, it's gonna be too much.
No,
You can
wait.
always add.
I understand, but
can't
like, we
take out.
kind of,
Yeah.
we kind of throwing things together, and the one thing we measure,
I mean, we threw the reduction in the pot.
I've never done cuckoo myself, to be quite honest.
shame.
But it is quite very much like this, where you have to do lots of stirring.
Then
You
you add
add in
some
your
okras.
okra slush and stuff like that. And it's very much, this sort of stirring constantly. But instead of using a whisk, there's something called a cuckoo stick that we
Yes.
have in, I don't know if
We have a wooden stick there. If that
yeah, but that's not a
easier
cuckoo
for you.
stick. But anyway,
Oh, we're gonna try a little bit because
Oh,
for me
go ahead.
it's the best way to tell if the polenta
if it's
is
ready
done.
or not. Okay.
Yeah. So here you can see it's quite thick. We want it roughly this consistency, maybe a little bit looser.
Let's see if we can do the left hand. The left hand.
Of course you can. You look a little funny,
I
but
know.
Yeah.
Might look funny before.
hey,
But I do anyway. You know what? Let me just not get into what I do with my left hand.
well, it's less coordinated, right? So it's what you don't do with your left hand, where it's not coordinated.
But there was one time I hurt my right hand. I know there's a cooking show. We should really get into it.
You're talking about brushing your teeth, right?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah, brushing hair,
Absolutely.
Brushing hair,
Brushing
brushing
shaving.
teeth. Yeah, shaving.
Unless you're left hand.
Yeah, driving. Lacing up your shoes. Driving? You don't drive?
I do, but I mean, I'm just thinking drive with one hand.
Manual, maybe.
Yeah, but I know you need 2 hands anyway. And then there are other things that you have to do with a less dominant hand that is kind of awkward. Anyway.
So the
Shiny.
whisking a little bit. Yeah, so look, it's getting this
We can do
shine. Exactly. Yeah, really silky. Yeah. Yeah, so that's looking really lovely.
Anything else we can do? Well, Paul is kind of.
Yes, aioli, for the layman is essentially just garlicky mayonnaise.
So okay. So garlic. Once you hear aioli, it's garlic.
It's garlic.
All right.
Yeah, definitely garlicky mayonnaise.
Okay, cool. And
So
run us through.
exactly. So from scratch, how you make it is you chop up your garlic, you put it in your blender with some salt and some lemon juice, and then you let that start, zzz, and then you add your egg yolk, 1 egg yolk, and then you start emulsifying oil into it. And what that means is that you just dribble the
Pour
oil
slowly.
very, very slowly.
If you overdo it,
It will
yeah.
split. Yeah.
yeah.
And then you're screwed. You're gonna start over.
So it just gets that right
takes-
consistency,
yeah,
and then
exactly,
you
just slowly,
turn it
and then
off.
emulsifying, and then you want to use something like a light olive oil, maybe mix with like a rapeseed oil together. That
Yeah.
works really well. If you don't have the patience to do this, you can smash up some garlic and mix it up with some mayonnaise.
So what are we doing here now? We're doing our green sauce?
We're gonna be doing green sauce.
So let me guess, it's green?
It's green.
Alright.
Oh, exactly.
So what we got here?
Okay,
This is
so this is tarragon.
very good.
Oh, okay.
After my stint with the
Okay.
Yeah.
lenses, my arms
So
going
let the lactic acid.
So you want all of this peeled?
settle.
Not peeled, de-leafed?
Yeah, but just the nice ones.
Oh, so I actually have to.
That's when you pick, you gotta pick,
You brought a nice tarragon leaves here.
Well, it's hot.
Maybe
It
not
started out nice.
I remember
and
we had
then,
a
then they went astray.
Yeah, I remember we had a teacher when I was a physics teacher, and every time we did an experiment, we used to blame the humidity.
Oh.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work. It's the humidity.
That's what we bakers do. We blame the humidity for any bread that don't come out. It's just fucking humidity, man.
That's enough. Okay, and then here we have some dill.
Yes.
Love dill.
We're gonna, yeah, dill is just lovely.
Dill.
And then we're gonna pick this as well. And then lastly we have
some parsley.
Yeah.
I am using this. I should know the name of it, but I don't know the name of it. I bought it at a flea shop in Switzerland for a couple of bucks, but it's kind of cool.
Okay, alright.
Is that a cipher? Google it.
I don't know how to use it properly yet, but
So just put this back in here after the chop, Rosie.
Yes, please.
if we had a really big chopping board, it would be good.
Rustic.
Yeah, this is a real workout.
We could peel the tongue.
You can help.
You can peel the tongue.
So you can, you know, for squeamish viewers, look away now. Plug your ears. La 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 la. Okay, so this,
Is the back
you
part
can
of the
see
tongue?
the back part of the tongue. Yeah, so you can really see how deep the muscle goes.
That is a huge. You wouldn't think your tongue is so.
Yeah, right?
So-
So
Well,
that's...
it's a toast tongue, Paul. It's not.
Yeah,
I
your
know, but
your
still.
tongue is not quite the size. But,
Well,
you know.
maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I've been doing tongue push anyway now. Yeah.
Yeah, so tongue has this kind of thick membrane. We're
Just peel it off.
Just peeling it. Exactly. So if you get bits that get a little bit stuck, you know, what you want to do is just work your knife under.
Clinical with that knife. I'm scared. Look at that, man. I would have never thought that tongue would
That's
look like
the
something
underside of your taste buds.
Ah. My cows don't eat grass. Why do you need someone's taste buds?
Yeah, taste the
There are
grass.
a lot of different types of grass.
There are
man.
different types of grass.
Don't diss the cows.
No, this is cows.
They might eat a little bit and it tastes a certain way. I'm going,
Oh, excuse me. Don't eat it. No, don't eat it.
Maybe like I don't like that grass. Don't fancy it again. You know?
Yeah, I get you. You would
It
just think
yeah,
it's a
it
piece
just
of
look-
meat.
Yeah,
It just
well,
looked like meat, you know. And honestly, it's really soft.
It's so
It's
tender.
so
Yeah.
tender. It's a little bit spongy, and it's just a great piece of meat, really. It doesn't
And
taste as
It's a real
strongly.
shame. It's a real shame that people have lost connection with these kind of foods.
Exactly.
Just people, you just gotta get if you've got people in a room and they're blindfolded and you give them something to taste and it was that, I'm telling you, people would love it. It's
We-
just
Sorry.
they have to get over tongue. Over a tongue. It's like if you gotta eat balls, you know, there's some kind of connection to it, right?
You need to peel this other one too. This is the back tongue and you got the
No,
front
we
tongue. Back and front, right?
I think we just need one piece.
One
to-
piece.
We can use the back tongue.
That's
She's
just
using
for
a
you.
bread knife.
Because she doesn't, Rosie is very, very, I won't say anal, but I don't know if you can say it on camera. But she don't like nobody touching her knives, basically.
So she
ain't
didn't
even
bring her
them.
knives. She
Yeah.
didn't bring her knives to
They're
her
sleeping.
own cook show.
Yeah.
They're
So
sleeping at home.
hence she's
She
using
was
my
scared
bread
we
knife.
might touch it and defile it.
Look at that beautiful piece of meat.
Yeah, that is
So that's
lovely.
You see that? You see how moist that is? And how fine the muscles are?
And you get
This
quite
is
a
gonna
few
be quite-
different textures.
Man, that
in
is-
there
you
as
know
well.
what?
This is gonna be a treat.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a treat.
Woo!
Isn't it?
Yeah, so it's high in collagen. You know, because it's a well.
So you might eat
worked
tongue
muscle.
and raw lips?
Ah.
Hey, it's actually packed. It's actually packed with like iron and zinc. It's high in
Very-
protein.
Exactly.
It's a bunch of health benefits.
Exactly.
But that's when it's
and
from-
It's not expensive because this is not you know a highly sought after bit of meat. It's not expensive. You know, this entire tongue, you're looking at almost 3 pounds of meat. It was $20.
All right, so Rosie, for the frying up the mushrooms, we need cast iron. You
Cast
fry
iron
it
pan,
up.
please.
All right, so we do that. We gotta shift. All right. Huh? Huh? Ah! No, that's no artificial. I lost. I thought it was done. Anyhow, good.
Okay, so yeah, this one here.
Let's hide the mess.
Yeah. Looking nice. So
Mhm.
that's nice and chopped.
All right.
So I'll just pop that in here.
You need some zest of lime.
One second, let me
Paul patches.
Oh my god, it's our only lemon! I'm gonna wash that. I'm gonna wash that.
It's alright.
Yeah.
You don't have to use the outside.
Yes, we use it.
No, we need the outside.
Are you gonna
We need the zest.
Let's go over.
Come
The zest to
on.
be on the inside
Oh,
of
the
the
wine
lemon.
gone for real?
Yeah, sorry, whatever.
Let's just give it a quick
So we're just gonna cut this in
Try
half,
it.
or what are we doing with
It's
it?
easier to rind.
Oh, okay.
Like a rind.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want the water to water up the rind either.
Yeah.
Get it all sticky.
Oh, I see. So we don't want the juice, we want the rind.
Yeah.
Or the water.
Yeah, we're gonna zest it and throw it away.
Not over my dead body. This is the right coarseness of zest you want. Notice the finger work.
So yeah,
See
this,
that?
you more.
Yeah,
what?
so the rind, it's more aromatic, you know.
Oils are in it.
Yeah, you can smell that now, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You like
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. I mean, that's, that is.
What is going in there
So
next?
now we're gonna finish the sauce with a little bit of
Or
olive
if it
oil.
wanted to be the virgin one, it could have had slept around a little bit, you know what I mean?
And if you have the virgin one, it's
Yes,
nice.
the virgin is better.
It's a little cleaner,
It's a little cleaner.
apparently.
But if she's been around a little bit, well, I mean, it's still good.
You get them a lot cheaper like that.
Wow.
Not right.
Yeah. The less said about that, the better, really.
This is not good.
That's what editing's for.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
You're on our show. Welcome.
That was going to start the show.
Oh, you didn't tell her about it? You didn't really find that.
Yeah, but she did mention to me certain points that she didn't want to engage, no racial comments and no
Yeah,
sexist
no
comments.
racism, no sexism, no homophobia.
Right, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, so I hope I didn't cross the boundaries there.
But we probably crossed quite a bit.
Yeah.
So editing is there.
Yeah. I've worked in a few kitchens. I've heard, I've heard my fair share. Okay, so this is what you were looking for. Comes like a dark green kind of sauce.
Right.
Alrighty, so let's put this away. Mushrooms are all chopped.
Yeah, we got the chopped mushrooms in there. I don't know if Nathaniel, hey man, it's simple. You chop a mushroom. Just cylindrically, more or less. We got some chopped there, and we're gonna bring this over here. So we're gonna get ready to use
Let's
it.
move on. Reduction.
Nice and thick.
It has reduced.
It has reduced.
Yes.
So we're gonna what do? We're gonna blend that
We're
there.
gonna blend it.
Buddy.
We're gonna blend it
Okay, there we go.
In a blender.
in a blender.
Oh, that nice and saucy.
You talking about my spatula?
No,
Careful with what you say. You may get moisturized. Wait, you ever do that? Is it,
Okay, that is looking really great.
So yeah, tell us it's looking good.
Yeah, let me.
So how do you know
show
that for sure?
It's all blended together.
It's all
So let me show
yeah.
you.
So you ain't seen the chunks
Yeah,
right
no,
there,
no big chunks. Now nice and thick. Very uniform.
Nice,
We're
man.
there.
So rich and thick.
And
Oh, that is
Drink it
wonderful.
Okay.
So this
That
is
is
what
gonna
we're
be
gonna
really
pour
nice.
over the beef tongue when we're ready to plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this like a gravy.
A great, yeah,
We will call that
vegetarian
just a
gravy.
gravy, but it is.
Yeah.
I
So
love.
this is the sauce. I think we got a little.
You got caught.
I got caught. My
Yeah.
spatula.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're
You're
grippy.
blunt- yeah,
They're
you're-
grippy on the blades.
The blender is vicious.
Yeah, I tell you.
Okay.
All right, so what we doing next? So we got.
Okay, so we got our green sauce,
Are we doing
Paul is doing the
Shrimps.
mushrooms today.
tongue,
You're gonna be all space up.
and polenta. So we got all the colors of the rainbow.
So we're
You
doing
know,
the
brown,
mushrooms in the-
white,
in the
green,
pan?
yellow. It's like the full rainbow right there. Yeah.
one block is good enough, you think?
We're gonna start with one. We're probably gonna do a bit more.
This is butter. That's enough butter, so we're gonna chuck the mushrooms in
We're
there.
gonna check the mushrooms. Is this the hottest it goes?
Yeah, this is the very slow standard oven.
Okay. So
Well, that's a stove.
The oven is even slower. That's what I meant. If the oven is that slow, then the burners are really bad.
So with the mushrooms, how you want to get them, the consistency? What do you want to do with them?
well, we're gonna try and give them some color. Might take some time, but we're gonna get there.
One more block of butter.
Yes, please.
Look at that. Cooperation. Cooperation. Good old Sesame Street.
Okay, so now we're gonna get some tongue. We're gonna get the
You got
tongue
some
action.
tongue though in there, still, buddy.
Get some
So you
tongue
don't take off the
action.
top, the taster buds.
These guys? No.
Yeah, we usually take them off just because when I eat that, then I say, oh, that's a tongue. But when it's off.
No, it's honestly because look.
No, it can eat, but here,
Yeah.
when you get
Like,
putting that
it's
sauce and
so-
stuff, they
it's so-
peel the
It's so
whole thing.
soft.
It looks like a.
It's so
beautiful
soft. Honestly, you're not gonna feel it.
I know. It's delicious, man.
We're just browning that, right?
Yes, we're just browning. It's already cooked.
It's already
tender. It's ready. We're just gonna give it some color.
Yeah.
We're gonna heat it back through, and now we're ready.
All right. Sounds good. Do that. All right. Can't wait to get these things all sorted out on the plate, man.
Maybe you put a little in your hand and tell me what it tastes like.
All right. Let's see. No,
No, spoon.
Oh, I thought Rosie was gone. Busted.
What you else you doing, buddy?
Sorry, I didn't taste that just now.
No,
I was about to, right? So I'm going to use a spoon. Oh,
So basically,
solid. Like a really thick gravy. You want salty, flavorful, smooth.
So
Yes.
here the mushrooms are looking lovely. Our tongue.
Oh, look at that
my
brown,
God. Just
brown tongue.
Just look at it.
lovely.
Tell me, it's all sorts of things coming to your nose and stuff. So I mean, you're still getting that flavor coming off that. Sorry, that senses from the sauces here and stuff like that. But this here that's cooking mushrooms and the beef tongue.
And they're cooking down with some of the tongue juices now
Yeah,
too,
so now
so
the tongue,
different
exactly.
flavors
and
coming
the
out.
butter in
And
there.
then with the butter. It's
Yeah,
just,
man. There's a
You
name for
getting
that.
feelings? You
No.
getting any feelings?
No.
You feel something inside?
Yes, Tamina. What are you smelling down there? You can guess. You can guess what's going on here.
I just smell the butter frying in
Butter frying, yeah.
mushrooms in it, but it's smelling everywhere. It's just
The aroma of food for sure. But that's my daughter, Tamina. She's going to be our guinea pig today. The first one ever to try this dish.
Ever in life?
Just kidding. But she's our taste tester today.
Okay, so now we're gonna just
We're gonna add the sauce.
Get some splash.
Let's just splash.
Yeah. So you can drink Rosie's wine and see she's not drinking it. Maybe Rachel, you want a sip?
I know, you drink that.
Here goes nothing. Well, here goes wine actually. There's no more wine, can you believe that? The very first time we did Two Guys in the Kitchen and we weren't in a groove. So the second bottle went and we realized, you know what, we need to keep this groove going. And so we segued over to the neighbor's house and begged for a bottle of wine, which kept our groove. You know what I mean? We have no such any contingent plans today, so we'll be as sober as we can, drinking water. As responsible people.
Okay, we are ready to plate now. Our tongue and mushrooms are looking nice. We got really beautiful color on the tongue. Our sauce is looking lovely consistency. Our polenta is ready. So let's come over here. Yeah, and we can start.
Polenta.
Want a spatula? You just want a clean plate.
Yes, please.
We got the mushrooms, the polenta, now we're gonna add in the aioli.
Nice. You see how the colors come together now too. Green will just bring it all out. Delicious.
Nice.
This is the beef tongue with mushrooms on polenta with aioli and green sauce.
Lovely.
On
Give this, Tamina, Noemi,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
What do you think? Should we plate on that?
so good.
Yes.
Listen, I could smell that from all the way by the door.
The door is really far. The door is.
Yeah, big house.
No, but it's outdoors, so you know I can easily dissipate. So it means a lot.
So you come in just the right time, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Alright, so anyhow, this is Noemi, my wife. Tamina, my daughter, my older daughter.
Mine too.
She's actually right. Yeah, unfortunately, Yana, the young one, is not here, so you guys get to indulge in this. And me and Paul will still.
We're gonna be the ones to mash up
and actually get out
the
of the shop.
beauty of this setup. Oh, look how soft this is.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, my mouth watering already.
No, that's not fair.
How you mean?
They gotta taste it before.
I've got
I know, first. You know how hard it is to. Papa.
Girl, this is so good.
Papa!
Make sure you get some of the aioli
Yeah,
and
got the
the
aioli
sauce
in
all
there, so-
together.
I
Oh,
want
yeah.
all of that.
I didn't get some of this here.
I know, right?
You're making fun of me.
The vegan the vegan code, the Ito tongue doesn't work for Paul. Yeah. That is ridiculously soft. And yet there's still texture to it. I don't know, it melts in the mouth. Another thing I like is this green sauce. There's salt, there's no salt in that. It's just all the pureness of those green herbs. And that's tarragon, dill, and parsley. Three things.
Exactly. And lemon zest.
A little lemon
yeah.
zest, oh yes.
Olive oil.
And olive oil.
And olive oil, exactly.
Unfortunately, I've made the choice of just eating seafood, so I'm not indulging in this meal per se. But yo, let me get right in there and
Yeah, I'm in
I'll mash
line
it up. I'm in line again.
That's ridiculously good.
And I believe Nathaniel will have some as soon as he gets from behind the camera. And I'll have
Yes,
some.
on a fresh plate,
Yeah.
yes.
You will get to indulge as you did last time you shot with us. Right, so we feature a different chef once a month, usually the last Saturday of every month. And Rosie's gonna be number 5, and you're gonna see it on Facebook and stuff. We're gonna tell you what the menu is. The 3-course menu, $75, cannot beat it. In a very intimate setting, and perfect service. Just watch out for it. Keep out looking for evening encounters at Victoria Coffee Shop. Alright, again close, we're gonna go. 2 guys in the kitchen, signing out, featuring Rosie Rong.